Hello everybody and welcome back to my lab. Today we are doing something very different, but if you saw by the title of this video is called Squishy Makeovers. If you don't know what that is, you use used like not looking good squishies and you fix them up to make them super cool looking. This idea was fired by I got this idea. Well, I didn't really make it myself. I saw Mariah Elizabeth doing it. And I also saw Bellamina doing it. So I decided I might as well give it a go. Now, let's go check out our squishy victims. Okay, here are our squishy victims for today. I need to decide one of these squishies to choose. Ice cream, the cupcake, the milkshake looking thing. You know what? I think I'm gonna go with the milkshake looking thing. Alright, let's head back and start working on it now. It's nice and squishy. So here is the squishy. Like I said, I think it's meant to be like a milkshake with like whipped cream on top or something. It's nice to be squished though. But what I'm gonna turn this into is just some normal ice cream in a cup. So what I'm first going to do is I'm going to cut off the straw. I did it. And now you see there's still little pieces, all that stuff. So I'm gonna make tiny little snips to kind of get it back into the shape of the ice cream. Okay, so what I'm doing here, of course, is just trimming it to try to get it like the ice cream. That this cup is, now I, flattened it out a bit, made it into the lumpy shape of the ice cream. I actually did this in a set. I colored it with like markers, but as you can see, it did not turn out very well. This is not the size of a regular ice cream cup. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to snip off. Not very strong. Good thing squishies are stretchy. You're always supposedly meant to do your snipping or whatever first. So that is why I'm doing it first. And so this is what I'm going to be doing for it. Okay, so of course what I'm doing here is just cutting it off and smoothing the bottom, if that's a word. And now what I'm doing right here is I'm sanding the squishy with some sandpaper. Mariah Elizabeth and Bellamina do this, so I thought it would be a very important step. They say if you don't do this, your paint will all peel off of the squishy once you're done. So I'm doing a very good job sanding, if I do say so myself. Okay, so after the sanding, I did decide to give it a white-ish base coat. So yeah, that happened. Now I think I'm ready to add some color and stop fooling around just squishing it all day. But it is like super satisfying to squish now with the paint. It makes like that sound. I don't know if the camera picks that up, but like it's so satisfying. Okay, I'm gonna get some brown paint to use as chocolate. I'm making an ice cream. It can work as an ice cream, it can work as a cupcake. It looks more like a cupcake, but whatever. So let's see what happens. Opening up my new paint. Let's see. I need to open it. The thing has a thing on it. Whoa, God. Oh my God. Okay. I'm hoping just like put the cap on there and everything will be okay. There we go. Now let's see what happens when I do that. Whoa, that does look like chocolate, doesn't it? Yum. It's making me hungry. Okay, so now I'm just going to try to paint on the first coat and see what happens. Okay guys, I've had a little bit of a change in heart. So, my camera died, but I did paint on the chocolate. But I realized what this squishy was meant to be. And so, I'm not going to tell you, but you might be able to guess while you watch this time lapse. If you haven't guessed what I am making, I'm making the little poop emoji. So I cut the little cupcake or whatever cup liner thing off. I'm going to sand the bottom of the squishy since it hasn't been sanded yet. And I'm just gonna paint it brown, add a face, and I should be done. Hopefully. Okay, good enough sanding. Ripped off a couple pieces, which isn't always good, but oh well. Carry my sandpaper away. Grab my little trusty paintbrush, as well as my tube of brown paint, and going to paint the bottom. Squeeze. What I do is I squeeze a little drop on there. I don't know why this is hard. It wasn't hard before. I squeeze a little drop on there. Or a couple drops, depends on how little they are. And then I spread that paint around. So, I feel as though there has been enough time lapses in this video. So, you are going to watch me paint the rest of this squishy. So as I said, take the bottle, give it a good, give it a good squeeze. I don't know why this is difficult. It wasn't difficult before. I probably know. That's weird. Okay, let's try this again. Brown paint everywhere. Almost. Almost. Okay, that's it. I'm going to try to, I think it might be clogged or something of the sort. There we go. Flipped a couple holes. Let's see how it does now. Oh, it's already overflowing. Oh, so that's what happened, folks. Make sure your paint is good, you know. Take care of your paint, make sure it's not stuck any places, otherwise you'll live to regret it. Imagine if I thought this paint was broken, threw it out, even though it did nothing but try to help. Okay. So, as you can see, trying to get you to see, painting. Of course, a bunch of paint got into the table, but this is my art table. It is meant for art. So, what you gonna do? I'm not sure how to dry this, since I am holding it, but I'm gonna dry it like that. Once it dries, I will paint it a face and we will be all done. Now, ladies and gentlemen, now we'll be adding the eyes. So, the eyes, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put 2 white dots and then 2 black dots inside of that and add a smile. So, I'm gonna grab my white paint right here. Go, open it up. That's perfect. And now just need to right camera angle. Perfect. Now other eye. Oh, let's touch that up a bit. Pop that bubble. Paint bubble. Naughty little paint bubble. Perfect. And now this one. There you go. Looks a little off, but that's okay. This is gonna be a silly little poop emoji. Now I'm gonna wait for that to dry and I will add the black. Okay, so I ended up doing the eyes over many times. And you know, this is my first squishy makeover, so you can't expect that much. But I want to have you know, this video was inspired by both Moira Elizabeth and Bellamina. Those are both 2 YouTube channels that did squishy makeovers that inspired me to try it out. And personally, I think it was a lot of fun. I would squish this more, but some of the paint still isn't dry. But yeah, I think it turned out pretty well. Hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you leave a like. And if you want more squishy makeovers, if you want more squishy makeovers, be sure to subscribe. And if you don't want this guy to haunt your dreams, subscribe too. Yeah. Bye. Bye.